We are live.
Go
Okay.
ahead and
Hello, everybody. Oh, they're not in yet. By the way, today is Thursday, July 5th, and if you see that red button right there that says live,
yep.
we are live. If you don't see the button, it was recorded earlier. We are in Gigi's studio, and I'm getting a facial for the first time ever.
Now, do we
Okay.
want to put this little headband on you or not?
That's up to you. I don't know.
Um,
I don't have a
Well,
whole
let's
lot
wait
of
and
hair to
see.
pull back.
all right, so I'm going to drop you down a little bit, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
And
okay.
like I said last week, this is where the magic happens.
Okay.
So-
Somebody's joined us. Can you hear us? If you can hear us, give us a thumbs up or something.
Will we see that? Okay, so I had Greg fill out his paperwork earlier so that we didn't have to go through all that. So I'm just going to look at it. I've already looked at it. He has not had any aggressive or medical type of facials before, or any facial.
Mm-mm.
And he really doesn't have anything that I need to be concerned about. Like, he doesn't have fever blisters on the outside of his lips. He's never been on Accutane. He doesn't have history of cancer, skin cancer, no food allergies. So papaya, pineapple. Okay, those are important because they're an enzyme. They're enzyme.
I'm
products.
allergic to Brussels sprouts just because I don't like them.
Okay, well that one I don't have any birth spots.
Okay.
And we want to know about medication because if, for instance, he couldn't take an aspirin, if he's resistant to aspirin, then we couldn't use a salicylic peel. You wouldn't need it anyway. But those are that's why you ask these specific questions. So he's not claustrophobic. He doesn't have eczema. We don't think. So good. So I can pretty much do what I want.
Okay.
Except we know that you're a little, possibly have a little bit of rosacea through
Yeah,
here.
but it's not flaring up today.
But it's
so.
not flaring up.
Mhm.
So, and the sun is right in his eyes. I'm so
That's
sorry.
okay.
It'll be gone in just a second. So I just washed my hands. I have clean water here, clean bowls. So we are going to get started. I'm gonna put this around his shirt because I get sloppy sometimes.
Okay.
There we go. Are you scared?
No,
Don't be scared. It's
no.
Okay.
But this is cool because I've never had a facial before, and for people that have never had one, you're going to see what kind of takes place here. And
Yes.
we're doing it live, so what happens, happens.
And you know, facials. These things can take up to an hour.
I was going to say, it takes
So-
about an hour normally,
But
right?
we're not, yes, but we're not gonna do that. Like, I'm not going, when you do a facial, because I don't do anything fluffy that feels good, when I do the cleansing, I try to do a little massage there, make it feel good, but I'm just gonna go through that.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, I'm looking at his skin. Let me put on my glasses.
Now, just to tell you, this is not, if you go to a spa at a hotel or something, this is not the kind of facial you're gonna get there. This is like, you
This
say
is
it's no
more-
fluff.
There's no fluff. It's the products and the service that you're receiving is something that will actually change the skin. So it's gonna be, the products that go into the you know, deeper into the layers of the skin, and they're very active. So we're not just gonna put moisturizers and smooth it around.
Cool.
Anyway,
All
your
right,
skin
sorry.
feels great. So you don't feel oily or dry. It feels really good, and it's really soft. It's very, very soft.
For a 55-year-old man.
Yes, and then so you are a little bit red through here.
Yeah, I get that a lot, like
So,
all the time.
You know, a couple weeks ago, I said, "Oh, you ever have rosacea?" He might have a little rosacea because it is more spread out here than I kind of thought. So, but it's not too bad. Now we're not going to do it today, but I love to pull the hair out of the men's nose.
What?
Yeah, we'll do it maybe later. It's great. It doesn't hurt, and your skin looks different.
That would hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt.
All right.
So you just put wax. Anyway, that's for later.
Okay.
Then why do I have to bring it up, right?
So you telling me I got long nose hairs?
No, I haven't even looked. I just like to do it just cause. Yeah, yeah, they like it. All right, so I have a little bit of a cleanser. This is just a basic. Actually, it has a little bit of salicylic in it because it's a little anti-inflammatory. He does not have acne, but salicylic, being a derivative of an aspirin, synthetic aspirin product, is anti-inflammatory and antibacterial.
Nice and
So-
light scent to it.
Yes.
Very light.
And do you are you getting any tingle from this at all?
Not yet.
Okay, you probably, I don't expect you to, but you never know, I just have to ask.
Nope.
All right, I do have to put this, sorry, I thought I wouldn't, but I do.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm sure that's
Nice.
pretty.
He's a pretty boy.
Huh.
All right, so, it's not that his skin's not gonna be cleansed, because it will, I'm just not gonna do any of this stuff that feels
I'm totally sharing this on my
Good.
on my personal profile page.
Oh, good. Yay. Now, what I do see is that he has a few lines like we all do, right here and right here. So with microdermabrasion, we could abrade those down. Plus,
Really?
Yeah, plus a little technique I can give you that you can do at home would help abrade those down.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll talk about that later, though, because I don't want to get long-winded.
So that gets into the anti-aging
It does.
part.
Yes. So, what I'm thinking about with Greg is that I may have to do a mask in one area and be a little more aggressive in some other areas.
Okay.
Because what I can do here is not necessarily what I can do there.
Oh, okay.
So we will see here.
So when you try to do this at home, and a lot of people just take whatever and they put it all over their
Yep.
entire face, that
Right.
is not,
Yeah, don't do it.
no.
Just, I mean, you know, if you don't have any sensitivity anywhere on your face, then
You're
that's
good.
fine. But if you're sensitive in some areas, you might need tooth cleansers or you might need a different mask.
But what you're using here may not be what you want to use
Right.
right down here.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm talking about the treatment products, not
Oh.
necessarily the cleansers.
Okay. Let me see how I look with this thing on my head. That is,
Pretty.
that's not a, no. I
You
will
don't
not
like
be
it?
wearing it often.
Well, I'll tell you what, I put enough cleanser on you. You won't be wearing it often?
No, I won't be wearing this to the mall.
Oh, come on. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to take it off of this. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot to this beard tonight, to this area. And I did ask him not to shave because I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to. If he had
I was
shaved,
gonna ask you about that.
yeah, the reason is if you shave, that's kind of abrading the skin a little bit.
Mhm.
And there may be a little sensitivity. This way, I can do kind of what I need to do without worrying about your skin already being exfoliated a little bit this morning
Yeah.
already.
Okay.
So. Now he's real clean. His nose is real
Really?
clean. Yeah. I'm gonna put on these funny glasses just to see for sure. But yeah, I don't see any congestion there. That's very strange.
I saw where you posted where you really like Biore strips.
I do. I like Biore strips, and I don't even know why I was thinking about it, but I do like those. I don't, like I said, I don't know about necessarily the whole line.
I was gonna say, what's the big charcoal thing going on now?
You know what? I'm not into it.
No?
No, there's so many gimmicks.
Just a gimmick?
Yeah. So I just know. So here's the thing. Greg has a couple little hairs right here. So I'm gonna tweeze those. Because they don't need to be there.
I didn't even know.
No, you didn't. It's because I have these big things. You don't know what. See what I look like? Look up there.
Oh, pretty.
Right. So I'll turn you around.
You look like a
bit.
scientist, a mad scientist.
That's right. That's what it looked like. Now, I have a comedone extractor.
A what?
Go like this. A comedone extractor. This.
Do I have a comedone?
Yeah, you have a little bit. Well, it's I can't see because it's so.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed because
Yeah,
I'm
keep your eyes
pulling.
closed.
I'm pulling back when you come in.
All right,
after.
does that hurt?
A little bit, but not.
All right, we'll do it this way. So here's how you do extractions.
It's not excruciating. Are you already
Take-
done?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna do this instead because I have to push a little bit. So take one tissue, right? Just one. Wash your
Okay.
hands really well. Tear it in half, wrap your fingers, and then you pull out and push in. So, oh, this storm's on. We should have done this earlier or later. Now, tell me if it gets to be too much, okay? You all right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, there it is.
Did you get it?
Yep. Yep, I got it.
Didn't know there was anything in there.
Well, sometimes there's stuff in there. So, let me just. Now, if this was the end of the facial, I'd have to do something to get rid of the bacteria that we may have just kind of spread around.
Oh, really?
The salicylics on there takes care of it. But yeah, your nose looks great.
Cool.
Really, just nothing. So we look here. Yeah, so we can pull this hair out of your ears right there. You'll love it. We'll see. Maybe
Yeah, I can
we'll do
dig
if we
that.
have time. Yeah. So yeah, there's a couple blood veins here, broken blood vessels. Just be careful with those. Don't push because they'll pop a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's there's one here that you want to be careful with. Just no pressure there.
Okay.
Yeah, your skin looks great. Do you sleep on this side of your face?
I don't know. I'm asleep.
I think you might.
Yeah, I
The
think I
reason-
do.
The reason I say that is because this is there, and then there's just a little bit of congestion here. I'm just gonna do a little scrape, just like this. It's all, it's just going, it's just coming right out. Okay, that hurt a lot?
Not really.
Okay. How about that? Sorry.
A little more,
All right, got it.
and now you're done.
Yeah, and then this goes in the disinfectant, just sits in there. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of microdermabrasion
Okay.
up here. I'm gonna do a really gentle mask here. And I'm gonna do just a really light peel down here. And the only reason I'm gonna do it is because I want you to feel it and see what it feels like. Now his skin's gonna look better. His skin looks great anyway. But it's gonna, I'll do some peel up here, some of the peel up here over the microdermabrasion. But it's going to, the chemicals in the microdermabrasion, it seems like a controlled injury to the skin. All of this, besides the mask, the microdermabrasion and the peel is like a controlled injury. So did I just say the chemicals in the microdermabrasion? Is that what I said before?
Yeah, you
That's
said
wrong.
that.
No, chemicals, the microdermabrasion. So the microdermabrasion and the peel is like a controlled injury, and what that happens is it kicks the skin up with the fibroblasts and all the cells, they just start trying to repair that injury.
That makes a lot of sense because, like, when people work out at the gym,
Yep.
they a lot of people don't know when you're lifting weights, you're
Oh,
actually.
look what I did.
Oh,
I am so late. So sorry.
that's all right. Are we
I
in
got
there?
it.
Oh yeah. When she knocked down the
my
curtain
God.
rod earlier.
Yeah.
You should have seen that. She tried to kill me.
All right, so go ahead. Now, what were you saying?
No, when people go to the gym and they work out and they're lifting weights, they're actually tearing their muscles so that their
Yes,
muscles
that's
rebuild.
right.
So you're
That's
kind of doing
right.
the same thing with
Yes.
the skin.
And that's our visor, amazing, you know? So this is.
Does this like get rid of dead skin cells and
Yes, it
stuff?
does.
So,
It's
okay.
gonna, and it, just not only that, but it braids a little bit, so it's gonna,
Let's take a look. We got nobody watching.
oh, well, dang it, what happened? We're just gonna take
I
it
don't know.
ourselves?
Yeah, but that's all right, because they'll join us later.
All right. So, man, are you okay with that, son? You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Because if I can knock that over again.
No,
All right, so
that's
see
right.
how this feels. How does that feel to you?
That's fine.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna work here. And I'm just gonna braid this just a little bit. And then I can show you what you do with a topical exfoliant. And my line is called the Microdermabrasion Cream. It's not a cream, it's not a moisturizer, it's just in a cream formulation.
I just think it's interesting that you can do this and you know what you're looking at, whereas somebody else would look at it and
Yeah.
go, "What? I don't know what I'm saying. It's skin."
Well, you know, the thing is in the state of Florida, there's not a whole lot of the school hours needed to become licensed. Of course, you have to pass that test, but it's not a lot. So I was fortunate to be, by my first employer, to be sent out to get additional certifications, and they were all medical certifications. And I was just really fortunate. So the microdermabrasion, the chemicals, oxygen, enzymes, all those things.
Oh, you know what? I said I was going to post this on my personal. I need to share it real quick. So can I take a break?
Yes.
All right. Give me a second. Hello. Let's see. Where do I do this? I'm going to do that. And then, no. That's not it. I'm not going to worry about it.
Oh, no,
We'll
go
do it
ahead.
again later.
They don't care. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't see that. We're trying a new camera. So let's see. That is to invite friends. Oh, these are all members here. So I'm inviting yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody in particular you want to invite?
Anybody that's there.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody.
All right. All right.
Somebody can tell me if my bangs look funny. Just say Gigi, your bangs.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I invited some.
Good. All right. So we're gonna do your nose now. Still feels okay?
Yeah.
So I have this cranked up a little bit. It can go further. It can go higher. Some more suction, and then around the eyes we go very, very low, not very much suction. So this is blasting the aluminum oxide crystal onto the skin, and then sucks it up, and sometimes like this little bit of congestion there, it's all gone.
Okay, cool.
We'll work on this one a little bit. Now, it's interesting because the skin is handling this really, really well. Generally, so I don't know, your rosacea is kind of hit or miss, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it may not be rosacea.
Well, I need to. I don't know.
It just gets irritated
Yeah.
sometimes.
So I'm turning this way down because I'm just gonna do around his eyes just for a second. Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry about that. So, now this is where that broken blood vessel is, so I gotta be very careful not to touch that or press on it too hard.
Now, will that heal itself?
No,
No,
it's
it's
not going
just
to, just
done.
get worse, right? Now, unless, I think it's a broken blood vessel, looks like it is to me. Unless that's a cut. Did you cut yourself shaving right there?
No?
Okay.
I do have a pockmark scar on my face, but I always forget which side it's on. My entire life I've forgotten which side it's on.
No, I don't see it. Okay, that's good. So, now this will be sterilized in just a minute. I'm not gonna do it yet.
Okay.
It's stainless steel, which helps. Doesn't carry the bacteria like something that's porous or plastic will. Okay. Brush. I'm just gonna brush some of these crystals off. There we go. So a little bit of really dried up right there. So that's a little flaky right now. A little bit flaky there too. So when I think about chemical peels, it used to be that the go-to peel was glycolic, and I'm not a big fan. And I kind of, I worked with a company that was strictly glycolic, but man, that's rough. The glycolic can be a little rough on the skin if you're using too much. So I'm going to do a quick little cleanse again. So I like lactic acids, and the lactic acid I use is in a polyglycol base. It's not an alcohol base, so I can leave it on longer, and it's not as abrasive and aggressive. Now, how's your skin feel right now?
Feels great.
Everything feels good?
Yep.
Okay, excellent.
I actually like that microdermabrasion
I
thing.
love
It's
it.
awesome.
It's an old treatment, and it's still one of
Really?
the best. Yeah, I mean, it's been around for years, but it's still one of the best treatments out there. It's just, you just don't fool around. You get it done with that machine. Okay.
Now you offer so much, you do facials, you know how to do all of that, you know how to do it right.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some people who don't live like right around Central Florida and they would be interested in this.
Mm-hmm.
Can they call you and you can tell them what they need?
Yes.
And you'll be able to ask them questions as to what their concerns are and stuff like that and
Absolutely.
recommend products to them.
And I can also recommend what they need to look for if they're out there looking for someone to do a facial.
Well, for those
So-
who've been with us, this is our third one, you've heard the term cosmeceuticals, but I think we need to touch on that each time and tell them what the difference is between I can't talk, pharmaceuticals and cosmetics and cosmeceuticals.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with cosmeceuticals. These are all cosmeceuticals. So cosmeceuticals are governed by the FDA, which I like because I feel safer, and they have higher ingredient level, percentage of, okay, let me start over. The percentages of the active ingredients are higher because it's governed by the FDA, so we can do that. Some of the pHs are a little bit lower, so things will penetrate. You have to be licensed to sell them, and they kind of fit in the middle.
See, I didn't know that. I know you had to be licensed to sell them.
Well, you have to be licensed to purchase them, let's say that.
Okay,
And then whatever the state does after that, who knows?
gotcha.
But, and then, so that's in the middle. So the cosmetics will enhance and beautify the skin. It's always temporary. It does not change the structure. So cosmeceuticals will change the structure of the skin. Cosmetics are just gonna enhance the skin, and you get those at the department stores and the drugstores and some salons, things like that. So it's cosmetics, cosmeceuticals, and then pharmaceuticals are what the prescriptions
You're
are.
going to get better results with this.
You absolutely will get better results. Absolutely. And the cosmeceuticals generally are better priced than what you're getting at the department
Yeah,
stores.
no kidding.
So, all right, so his skin looks tremendous.
Yeah,
It looks great.
cool.
So I'm going to do I'm gonna take my gloves off because I'm not concerned
The
right now.
gloves are coming off.
They're coming off, but I need to feel this. Ooh, you can feel it too.
Yeah?
Now we're finished, I think.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that nice?
I feel the difference.
It's, of course you do.
Of
Of course. Yeah, it's just smooth. It's just smooth. So, yeah, your skin looks great. Now, it's a little bit red, so I'm kind of killing time here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put a little mask on your nose.
Mm-hmm.
And what that's gonna do for me is just gonna pull out anything that's still in there. So this mask is made up of kaolin, which is clay, and camphor, which is soothing. And it is from my skincare line.
Very cool. What product is this?
This is the clarifying camphor mask.
So this is something they could use themselves. Absolutely.
You know, sometimes I don't sell
really?
it. Yeah, I'm careful with my mask
Oh, okay.
because I don't want people overdoing it. But yeah, if I think that you're not gonna go crazy and use it 4 or 5 times a week, then yeah, I'll sell it to them.
How often should it be used?
Maybe 2 or 3 times a month,
Oh, really?
just depending. Yeah. So I mean, I use it as a treatment. Sometimes this is all.
So these
stuff I can
ladies are
get.
going in, and ladies and men, are going
Yes.
in and buying these products, and they say use nightly.
I don't know. Don't use mine nightly unless it says use it nightly. Like the vitamin C, you want to use that every day for the rest of your life, every single day.
Ooh,
No
I
one-
love the
no-
smell of camphor.
You know, no wrinkles here because of the vitamin C.
Yep,
I'm sure of it.
and that's what's most important. That's your most
That's,
important
for
ingredient.
me, it is.
Okay.
But a sunscreen too. A sunscreen's real important.
Has this got color in it? I can't see. Oh, it's
It's
white.
white.
Okay.
And it smells great.
Look at me.
Now, what we're gonna do, I just want you to experience it.
Okay.
You're a little red through here, so I'm not gonna do any kind of a chemical here.
Okay.
But we are gonna do just a little bit here so that you can see what that feels like and see what it looks like in a couple days.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'm gonna use 35% lactic acid because that's not gonna be as strong, of course, as a 45%. So if you don't know what the pH is of a product, you have no idea what you're working with.
Really?
So it has to say the pH. So this one is 35% lactic acid and the pH is a 1.8. So that's pretty low, you know, and it goes down to so it can go down as far as a 1, a pH of 1.
By the way, those of you who are commenting on here, don't think we're ignoring you.
We
but
just can't see it.
I can't see it. It's not coming
Oh,
up,
they
and I
asked
know
me
what it
those
is. I
questions?
had to reboot my camera, but you can answer their questions
I can later, yes,
later
that's
on.
true.
So, and you will get a notice that she answered your questions. So
Yeah.
there you go.
So here
And
we
also, we'll be getting up her YouTube channel before long too. So these videos will be on her YouTube channel as well, and you can subscribe to those, and you will get. I feel silly with this
Here,
mask on
open
talking
this
to the
up.
camera. You can subscribe to that, and you'll get a notice whenever we put a new video up. Okay. All right. I'm
Alrighty
done.
then. That's great. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so we're gonna not do there because but I want to do here because it just helps.
Do you think this would be? Oh, did I
Go ahead.
poke your hand?
No, that's okay.
Would that be a little sensitive there because it's a little red right now? You
Yes,
think?
it's a little red, and I just don't want to push it. Probably we'd be fine, but I'm gonna wait. So it's red, and it's going down a little bit too. But that's
Okay.
okay. I don't want to push it. It feels great. You're not congested. We just don't need to do it right now. Now, are you feeling anything from this?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Feel a little, just a little tingle.
you
but
shouldn't feel
not,
much.
Not much.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, where are you?
A 1.
Yeah, that's exactly where it should be. Now, some estheticians think, oh, it's not even working.
Oh,
It is
really?
working. It's absolutely working. It's in a polyglycol base, so you're not going to get that, heat that you get when things are in an alcohol base, like a glycolic. I mean, I have glycolic pills.
Like you go, get it off my face.
Yes, exactly. Get it off. So I have glycolics, and I do use them, but you're not a candidate for that. You don't need that.
And you just put that over my beard.
I did. I'm just going to get it in there a little
And
bit.
that'll go through there and get
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Yeah, it'll go through there.
All
And
right.
then if there's anything down there, it needs to come out. That'll help. So what the chemicals do, the chemical peels, is they go into the skin and they will dissolve.
Is that what this is?
This is a chemical peel.
Oh, wow.
And it'll break up some of the sebum stuff on the underside. So you may have some impurities that might come to the surface. I don't think so, though. I didn't see any there. So how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling good. I just got a little drop on my ear right
Okay,
here.
we'll do that. So it's, yeah, it looks good.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And I can leave it on, I mean, I can leave it on as long as 10 minutes if I wanted to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to, but I could. But yeah, it looks great, she says. Okay. So I'll leave that on just a little bit longer. And then everything that I do will be put in his folder. She already filled that out, so I will put everything in there. Let me show you how this works while we're waiting here. Whoops. So this is hard wax. The hard waxes are the ones that you don't use the strip with.
Okay.
We're not going to do your nose. I'm just going to show you on the side of your head here, on your ear. Okay. You're going to love it.
Okay.
So we just put the hat. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so we're just going to hold that there, and then we're going to pull it off, and all the hair comes right off. It's great.
Okay.
When you do it in your nose, you put it up and just yank. But be careful, because you don't want to go too high up. We have hair in our nose for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't get too carried away with that.
I'm getting anxious.
I say that like you guys have your own waxing stuff, but you know it's out there.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't wait long enough.
Oh, really?
Darn it. Yeah, I mean, I got some, but it wasn't real clean.
Okay.
All right, hold it there. How's your skin feeling?
Feels good.
There we go.
Is that it?
Yep. So, you can't
Oh,
see
that's
it because I
disgusting.
buried it. Yes, this is disgusting. Look at my hands. Yeah, it was great. I loved doing that. I loved it. So cute. Yeah, I have some clients that's why they're here. They want that done. So I'm gonna spray my hands to sanitize a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm finished with this warm water. Everything from here on out is gonna be cold water. Starting right now. So,
We're doing this because a couple of people requested it last week.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, I'm game. Let's go.
now what the other things I could do is I could do his eyebrows. We're not gonna do it tonight, but I could trim them up, tweeze them, wax them, anything.
Oh, you
anything like
can?
that. Yeah, we can trim your eyebrows.
Well, that's
eyebrows
cool.
up.
Because I'm talking, now the women always do it anyway, but I'm telling you men, and I'm actually gonna start doing some grooming videos. But men, let me tell you something. When it comes to your eyebrows, first of all, keep them trimmed and have somebody to go in and wax them. Don't arch them,
Yeah, it's
but just clean. When I get mine done, I said just clean them up. Just clean
Yeah,
them
that's
up.
right.
And it will actually, I'm not kidding you, it will take years off of your looks. It really will.
yeah. So with you, so we'd wax a little bit here. Make sure they don't get too far over.
Right.
So because if your eyes are set a little bit close together, then you want to go out with the brow. If your eyes are wide set, then you want to come in with the brow.
Oh, no kidding.
So it's not so much, we line it up right here. It's all about how far your eyes are apart. So yeah, so yours are good. You could tweeze here maybe, a little bit there.
Yeah, I
You
haven't
might
had
do
them
it a
done in a
little bit
while,
later.
so.
But no, they look good. So I'm going to rinse one more time, and then we're going to neutralize where that peel was. So the chemical's already down.
So this isn't going to be like when they go and get like a serious peel where their face gets all inflamed and everything.
So what those are is when you go to a physician and you get a TCA or a phenol peel, and there's actually skin death, where the skin
Right.
turns black and comes off, and
Oh,
you're
no
out of
kidding.
commission. Yeah, and those, that's the goal, because the hyperpigmentation, well, not hyperpigmentation, but the scarring, and and the age spots, all those things are so deep, and if there's so much, you want to just really get in there and remove as much as you can, and then it comes back beautiful.
Cool.
But that is not the intent here, so I don't do that. Don't do it. All right, let's take your mask off too. How's your skin feeling right now?
Feels great.
Now, if I was doing a lot of extractions, I'd have gloves on. If I was doing any oxygen treatment, I'd have gloves on. Yeah, it looks really good.
So how long have you been licensed to do it? How long have you been doing facials?
Since 2000.
Really?
No, I'm sorry, 2001.
17
yeah,
years.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Really? Wow.
Yep.
So, I sang till 2000, and then it took me a couple years to stop singing and get into this completely. But I'm so glad I did it because I was home with my daughter and that's what I wanted that night. I didn't want to work, and this was great. There you go.
If you want to find out more about our products, make sure you visit GigiThomasAesthetics.com.
Yep.
You can call her.
Yeah, call me
Yep.
because I want to talk to you and find out more. All right, so I've just wiped all of this. Now what I see, I didn't see before. It's just a little congested pores that I can see now that I didn't
Oh,
see.
really?
Yep. So we'll get those out.
Okay.
Put a little salicylic on it so we have any bacteria spread around. And that'll be that. So yeah, I didn't see that before. Oops, it's just all kind of. Oh my goodness, he's clean. Your skin is clean. It doesn't hurt, huh?
Nope.
So on my menu, I put down on my menus, and I put it on Facebook. There's a facial called Fast and Fabulous. It is Fast and Fabulous. It's about 30 minutes. It's a mask. It's a cocoa enzyme mask. Put it all on. As that's masking, you get a scalp massage. It's really great. And boy, are those great results. So we can play with that one day.
Cool.
All right, so we're going to do just a little bit of salicylic just to stop any kind of bacteria that might be spreading around. This is called the Blemish Control Stick. It's probably one of my best selling products because if you feel like you're getting a blemish, this will take it down. It probably won't even come to the surface. So it's a spot treatment.
Now that did, for just a little bit, that stung just a little
Yeah,
bit,
it
but
does.
that's because.
It's a 2% salicylic acid. It
And
has
see,
some
now it's
camphor in
gone.
it. Yeah.
Now it's gone.
Yeah, so, but I just want to make sure there's nothing living
Yeah.
there. So that all looks good. So now I'm going to neutralize just a little bit. Everything's pretty much, has already gone into the skin and I've removed anything that's left, but we're still going to neutralize this, that peel. Now, do you have any tingle at all anywhere?
Yeah, I mean, but in a good way, just overall. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. But not tingling like a, stinging or
Uncomfortable, yeah,
anything.
your skin feels great. Now, you're just a little still red there, but it'll stop when I stop touching it.
Okay.
So, now when he says he has a little bit of tingle, I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking, So, but I still have another thing I'm gonna put on his skin, because I really don't want him having tingle when he leaves here.
Okay.
I want him to be calmed down. So just 2 more steps. I'm gonna put on the post-peel balm. We're gonna do a moisturizer. If it was during the day, I'd be putting on a sunscreen, a little lip balm, and that's it.
Lip balm.
Little lip balm. Yeah.
So this is our third installation. Like I said, we'll be doing a, let's see. Coco Lamb said hello.
Oh, that's my cousin. Hi. Hi, Colleen. Is she in California or is she in St. Louis? We don't know. I don't know. Colleen, I'll check with you.
Her name's Colleen, her nickname's Coco.
Yes. Yes, she's my cousin.
Very cool. So hello, Coco.
Yep. She works in the, she was in California and she works in the education industry.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Very cool job. Very much loved by all of the people at her school.
Did you know at one time I wanted to be a teacher?
I could see that.
I wanted to be a teacher, but then as I was like, I'm going to end up in jail if I become a teacher. Kid smarts back at me. I'm going to end up in jail.
Yeah, but they probably wouldn't smart back at you, maybe.
No, I think I intimidate kids, so that's a good thing. I got an uncle who's a coach, and he said, always keep the kids a little bit scared of you.
There you go. Words to live by.
Yeah.
Keep the kids
Keep
a
the
little
kids
bit
a
scared
little
of
bit
you.
scared of you.
And so I said I wasn't going to do this, but I really can't help it. I'm just going to do a little bit.
What are you doing?
Just trim this one little thing right here.
Okay.
So when you're trimming, you don't want to get too close because you'll cut right into the curve and then it just stops. You know, it just stops. Kind of like that one. You might have to tweeze that one out.
Okay.
Or you can train it to lay down. Just a little bit.
Yeah, getting at 55, I get a couple of wild woolly ones.
Now this side not so much because they're just lying down. Yeah, they're just lying down flat.
Okay.
These are kind of up. All right. And everything goes into the disinfectant right here.
Very
Everything you need. Okay, so he's good. And he's a little bit dewy, but that's okay. We're gonna do a moisturizer, and he's good to go. So it doesn't take very long.
Very
and his
cool.
skin looks great now, and it'll really look good. In
I
30
can't wait
minutes.
to see it.
And tomorrow it's gonna look even better. So,
Very cool.
all right, here we go. That's not much. Much moisturizer. Doesn't take much.
Okay.
So, how are you feeling?
Feels good.
All right.
Smells good too.
Yeah. And no
It's very
tingle?
light. I
Yes,
like that.
it
It's
is.
very light.
And you don't feel any tingle or anything?
No.
Okay, good. So I kind of sped through this a little bit. I've been just a little bit more, doing this stuff back here, la la la. But we didn't really have time. But this is really it. I mean, that's all it takes. You can't mess with the skin too much because then you're just going to get it red, and irritated. You don't want after peeling, you need to keep your hands off. So there is. So the red is here. What I will do is I will stall, ask them some questions. I mean, looking at his forehead. See, now my clients don't know that. Maybe they do. But if I'm taking
Now they do.
forever for you to get out, that's because I'm looking at your skin. So let's do a little bit of lip balm. My favorite is the Aquaphor lip balm.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
And by the way, when you come get a facial from Gigi,
You can take that.
she is. You can take. I can
Yeah,
take
go
this
ahead.
off.
Yeah.
She's fun and entertaining too. So,
Well, he's a good audience. We laugh at each other.
uh
We've been doing that for a long time.
huh. A lot of
All
people
right,
don't know
Paul.
we used to do shows together
Yes, we did.
at Boardwalk and Baseball years
We
ago.
were so young.
I've got one show of it and I've got to put it on Facebook.
Here, I'm gonna set him up.
All right.
There
Am I
you go.
good? How do I look?
You look fabulous, and here's the mirror.
Okay, let me see. Oh wow! See, I got a gray hair right there.
Right.
I am amazed. I really am. I did not
It looks
think
really
it was.
clear,
I didn't know it
really
was going to
clear,
make
huh?
that big of a difference.
So
It is.
again, a little red on his nose and forehead. It's gonna go down.
That's okay.
But yeah, it looks really good.
Wow. Oh, this is all clean right through here. I always have problems with right here. Look at all this. That's really cool. That's awesome. Nice job.
Thank you.
And she accepts tips.
Yeah. And I spit on you too.
What time are we looking at?
It is a little bit after 7.
After what?
7.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh wow. I don't know we've been going that long.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was very enjoyable. Is there
Good, I'm
anything
glad.
else you want to tell everybody while we're here?
Well, what would happen now is I would talk to you about, and through the whole facial, I would talk to you about what you're using at home. And if I like it, then I'm going to have you keep using it.
Mm-hmm.
If you run out, then we can replace it with my stuff or not, whatever.
That's the one thing that I really like about Gigi. She will tell you what works and what doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, I don't
She-
want you wasting your money.
No.
I don't want you to have a whole drawer full
It's
of
like she
products
said,
that don't work.
Yep. She's not a hard sell. And
No,
she's
not
like,
a
if
hard
that's
sell.
working for you, use it. Or she may
Right.
go, don't use that.
The only thing I push
Mm-hmm.
for those of us that are in our 30s and over
Uh-huh.
is the vitamin C topical application. I mean, let me back up. You have to have a sunscreen, but if you're using Neutrogena, it's fine. But the vitamin C you need to get from me because it's the best one on the market.
And
I'm
it's
positive of that.
It's the right amount. You're
It's the
not
right
taking any guessing. You're
That's
not
right.
buying it off of a counter from somewhere and just trusting, your instincts on how much to use. She knows
Yeah,
what it is, how much is in it, and how to use it.
that's right.
So,
those things I'm pretty, you gotta use mine.
Well,
But we'll talk about everything and we'll, if you have kids with acne, get them in here because
Yeah.
I can help them and they don't need that stress. They're
No.
stressed enough. Get your kids in here.
and trust me, I know from personal experience, if you go to a dermatologist, a lot of times they over prescribe it. It will burn your skin.
It absolutely will.
Not all the time, but
a lot of
sometimes
the
it
time, they're not
happens.
even touching your skin. I need to stop talking like that.
But anyway, I really like this. I am really amazed. I didn't know it was going to make that much of a difference. I was like, okay, we'll go see. But when I looked at it, I was like, well, I like this.
Yeah, it looks
So,
great.
well, thank
It'll
you.
look better in 15 minutes.
Well, anyway, we're going to
All
do it
right.
again next week.
See y'all.
Say bye, Gigi.
Bye, Gigi.